Welcome back to another video. I've been playing some Black Desert Online and, watching House of Cards while AFK fishing. And I've absolutely been loving the game. But like everything that we love, they tend to have so many things that just drive us nuts and frustrate us to high heaven. And Black Desert Online is no exception. Just like every single TV show I'm watching this season, with the exception of Black Sails, I've been getting so frustrated by just so many things, and they just pile on to each other, and they just drive you nuts because you want to love them, but like all things you love, they tend to disappoint you. Here are my 5 top most frustrating things that I've come across during launch of Black Desert Online. And I know a lot of these things might not still be around. They could fix it, they could not fix it. But these are just some things, in my opinion, that are just driving me nuts. And they're just keep just pecking at me. Number 1, the mechanical issues. I know, every MMO, the launch is never smooth, blah, blah, blah. But the launch has been good. Like the day of the launch and the head start releases have been fantastic. Along comes the weekend, and what do you know? Shit starts happening, all right? Like, mobs just don't want to spawn anymore. You're just walking in ghost towns. Stuff that was populated yesterday is now empty and barren. I really hope that gets fixed because that's kind of insane and confusing. It's like, oh, launch was so great, but the weekend following launch is like there's nothing to kill if you're on a certain channel, on a certain server, which is kind of crazy. For me and my friend, we got stuck in between like that level 25 to 28 area because the mobs started not spawning anymore for cultists, and so we're just like, okay, the red orcs are kind of difficult, we're going a little slow there, we're trying to backtrack, but there's no mob spawning up, so we kind of got lost. So that's why it got really frustrating. So hopefully that gets fixed relatively soon. I heard someone said like around on the 9th they're gonna have a patch out or something, so I really hope that's true. But if you Google it, I only saw like 2 forum posts where people were actually responding, and there wasn't really anything official, so I'm just like, I'm not sure if they even acknowledged it at all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did. Maybe after I post this, I'll be like, oh yeah, they just did that. I'm like, okay, great. And even like with overrun servers, like, oh yeah, those stuff will be fixed and whatever. Yeah, blah blah blah. It'll be changed. I'll just be patient, whatever. Like all that kind of stuff. But there's something else that I think that really needs to be addressed really soon. That I don't think has to do with the overrun server. It's every time you make another character and you want to enter the world, you have to change the graphic settings every single time. It's like, hey, I've been playing another character for like 20 hours, and I don't want it. I just tweaked the settings to a place where I'm happy with. I don't want it to keep changing and the textures keep going down while the graphic settings go up high. I'm like, I don't want to change it. Like, why is that even in there? That's got to be fixed ASAP because that's driving me nuts. The UI bugs have been kind of annoying. Like, I didn't experience any of this before where like your quest log would just disappear. I hope like this is fixable things, because I haven't really seen any of that. I mean, the game has been out technically in Korea for a very long time, so I'm not sure why it's happening or how they kind of like manage the game or how the server delegates its resources. And Reload UI would fix some of them, but like figuring out how to like get your quest tracker back was kind of like weird. It was like, I'm not exactly sure how to do it, and then like you launch out, oh, this is how you this. It was annoying. It was frustrating. Remember, this is a top frustrating list. And then I had another problem when I made a character and you load it in the server. I'm pretty sure this has to do with overrun servers, but like the character customization wouldn't show up. Like you would get the default character instead of yours. And it took me like a lot of re-logging in and just avoiding playing the character, waiting for like the servers to like die down a bit. But it was really frustrating because I wanted to play the ranger for a bit and I couldn't because it wasn't my character. I was like, I wanted to make sure like the customization worked, but I couldn't because like it wasn't my character. I was like, hey, this is a blonde chick. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I made her brunette or like black hair. This isn't the right person. But it took a while, but eventually it worked. But it was frustrating because I wanted to play that character and there was no mob spawning, so I wanted to play a different character. So instead I went back to AFK fishing just because there was nothing to kill. I couldn't really figure out what the hell I was doing. All right, for everyone who doesn't have a 980 Ti like me with my 660, oh, what a outdated piece of crap. No, like I have a 660. Everyone who doesn't have a 980 is just like screwed in this game because like I'm getting these massive frame drops every time I go into town, and I'm barely running the game at 60. All right, I'm going from like 40 to 60 out in combat, out in the world, fighting and stuff, a little bit of dips here and there. So I'm not getting past the cap. I'm pretty sure it's capped at 60. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of these points. And I get into town and I'm dropping down to like 15 to 20. And I'm just like, wait, there's no settings. There's not that many population settings to like. Guild Wars 2 had a lot of fantastic ones where you have a slider and you can really decrease the quality of the game when it has too many people around, so you have some consistent frame rates. And I feel like a game like this that loads in resources as you're playing it should be able to like, okay, there's too many players, only people within like, I don't know, 10 game feet around you is going to be in nice and crisp, and everyone else gets reduced textures. I don't know why it's not in the game. I mean, do they expect everyone to have a 980 and be able to run this stuff like at crazy high settings with no problems? Like you're running capped at 60, but in reality, you could be possibly running this game like a 120, and so that 20 frame drop off doesn't actually ever come into play because you're always at 60. I don't know, it's a problem for me. And I don't know if anyone else has this kind of problem like this. I'm pretty sure there's some people out there. I mean, look at a game like World of Warcraft where like the graphics settings did not need to be super high because it's on PC, where now we're coming to a game Black Digital Online which has very high demand, yet it doesn't feel like there's enough options to optimize it to make it run better on like systems that aren't top of the line. I don't know, it's a frustrating thing that just kind of just piles on everything else. All right, I know that was a really long number one frustrating thing, but it kind of like, I didn't want it to be like a top 30 frustrating things. I wanted to make it a top 5, so I crammed in a lot of that mechanical stuff, tried it all into like one like little mesh together. All right, so number 2, the party system. The party system, the friends list, everything is so ancient. It's such an ancient system the way they're using it. It's so hard to like see which character your friends on. I mean, yeah, you'll see their contribution and energy points, but why is that relevant? And then if you want to whisper them, you have to write in their name, or unless you want to use like the little another text box that you have like no, like a very minimal notification for on the bottom. And just like, why is the system so ancient? And the loot system, like, oh yeah, it has cool sorting mechanics and to the marketplace, but you don't get, maybe I'm just not seeing it, but you don't get updates on when something is ready to be gambled or something like that. Like, it's not there, and you have to click like another little tiny little button up in the way up in the little bag icon, and then you can't really see if the leader made the change mechanics. You have to keep reminding like, hey, did you just switch the loot settings to make sure, you know, we're getting loot and stuff. It's the ancient system. I don't get it. I don't get friends. It's a terrible system. Why is it even? It's frustrating. Like, don't you want us to play with other people where now solo play is like easier to do because you don't have to deal with all that crap? I mean, I want to play with my friends, and like, it's so difficult. It's just difficult. It's fun. It just piles on. It piles on because like we're at launch, and there's some mechanics that should have been like solved in the Korean version like a year ago. This, I mean, why didn't they complain about this? Do they not care? Are they just, is everyone in Korea just playing by themselves that they're just like, oh yeah, we whatever? I don't get it. Like, is anyone else like? And then the other thing, like, this is an alt friendly game. Like I was talking about that in my other videos. Altaholics rejoice. But if you're in a group and you switch to an alt, all of a sudden the party disbands. The other person's still in the party with the other person. And then it's just like, oh my god, you have to reform the party. You have to redo the loot stuff. You got to make sure the loot stuff's still on. And it's not even obvious because it's going like little separate menus. And so it's like, hey, isn't it supposed to be an alt-friendly game? Why is using alts all of a sudden so difficult? Like, it's supposed to be easier than this. And they also added like a 10-second runoff when you want to switch characters, when you gotta wait for the 10 seconds, and then it takes another like 10 like invisible seconds to get to the loading screen to load into other characters. So I don't even really understand what has been happening with this, but like, it feels like using alts is getting harder and harder to use. I don't know, maybe it's just me just playing longer and you're just noticing these things, and I like to switch characters a lot, and it just becomes kind of this hassle. Because you need to go AFK fishing. I got my dude in Velia AFK fishing, but I want to switch to my source who's like out questing. Like, I gotta wait 10 seconds. Oh, now the party dropped. Now oh my god, it's just like. All right, the third most frustrating thing that I've experienced so far. It's like I was talked about a lot of the little things. Oh, the little things. Ooh, flowers, trees, breezes. But there's some quality of life things that aren't quite there. They feel very pre-alpha. Some of the ideas they have in there. Something as simple as, say you have a new ring, and you want to compare that ring to your other ones. You only can compare it to the one in the first slot, and you can only equip it in the first slot. But then if you want to put the second ring in, you need to like right click it out, and the way to do it is just so kind of like, hey, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, all you gotta do is, take the ring off one finger, put it on the other finger, but that has become like this. I'm gonna put this ring off, I'm putting it down, gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna put it on my other finger, and then I'm gonna take this other ring, put it on that finger, compared that ring to that ring. So, okay, now I want to put that ring on that finger. Oh, no, wait, you know what? I want to put that ring on my other finger. So I'm going to take this ring off. I'm going to put this one off. I'm going to put this one on here. The ear. But one of them that was kind of like odd to me because I'm so used to kind of like the continuously produced stuff. I started to do drying fish. Not all fish are the same. And so you would think like, oh, they'll have like a mechanic. They do have one where it's the same type of fish you can do, but you're not catching the same fish. And so like you have to dry fish, you have to be there and like micromanage the crap out of this thing when you got so used to like making crafting is an AFK activity where you can like leave it alone, let it do its thing. But no, you got to be like over it. Like you're just like, oh, okay, I got to switch the fish. So I feel like that, like you're not able to dry all of like the common fish together or all of your green fish together, like the ones that you want to choose. It has to be the exact same name. It feels kind of like, why isn't this been changed a bit? Or why can't you put multiple fish in it? I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. Let me know if it bothers anybody else or how, if you can switch it or something. I don't know. Look, and the game's been out for a while, hasn't it? It's like not for us, but for like even like if you talk about like the alpha stages for Korea, a lot of those things seem to be like, why didn't they change them yet? Has no one complained about it? They just ignore them. They're just like, maybe it's because their version was a free to play, although ours feels very free to play. I'll get to that point later. And like, why hasn't these changed? Is Dom just like, yeah, whatever, we released the game, we're making money, people are buying costumes. But, you know, like I don't get it. Like some of those things I just say, oh, whatever, it's just, I'll just deal with it, blah, blah. All right, number 4, the cash shop, specifically with pets. I don't know why anyone else isn't talking about pets. They're like, oh, costumes. Costumes aren't pay to win. They're cosmetic. So, okay, explain pets to me. Why are pets $10? Why? Why is that so? Do you guys not know how the system works? You're going to be buying $100 worth of pets if you feel like upgrading them. Because you got to get 3 pets. So you have 3 pets out. $30. Oh, let's see, blah, blah, blah. And then you want to upgrade your pets. Okay, so you got to get another, you know, if you want to upgrade all of your 3 pets, you want to get another 3 pets. So you got another $30. And then you got to, you know, level those up. All right, so take those guys off. Then level those guys up. All right, now you're going to start breeding them. Okay, you put those 2 pets breeding. Oh, you got one you like. Great. Okay, so now I have to go get 2 more pets, 2 more cats, let's say, to breed those together, to breed with the other one, to breed that one. I don't know if the system's right, if this is going to be like that, because believe me, I have not tested the system. I have 1 pet because I got the 2nd tier pre-order. I really want to get more pets, but I can't bring myself to buy them, even with like the sale. Oh, it's on sale. Yeah, the base thing, you still have to pay $10 just to get any pearls. There is no little like, oh, this system, or like a $5 option, or this. There is no system like that. The sales are all fluff. They're not even real. Like those aren't even real sales. It's just all bluffing. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't even like how they did the sales. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even count. It doesn't even count as a response to like all our complaints about the cash shop. I mean, we're like, hey, this is a buy that party game, but like I don't know. People are like, oh, just you know, it's like, oh, the whales. Those aren't arguments. Those aren't even arguments for it. That's just us rolling over and being like, yeah, okay, we accept this as part of a game. But yeah, if this game was like free to play, sure, why not? But it's not free to play. This is like, I'm overlapping crazy with my other point just because of how frustrating the next point makes me. And like, yeah, sure, like the costumes are expensive, but then the dye system in the game, I don't think can you guys get dyes in the game? Do you know if you can get in-game dyes at all? Because like the way you buy them is a random box. So you don't know what you're going to get. There's too many dyes. And then, I don't even want to talk about the dye system. I haven't even bothered even touching the dye system at all. I mean, I haven't even opened the ones that I got there. I just don't want to even deal with it. It's just ridiculous. I mean, like, what are you going to want? You want to dye your shitty-looking armor anyways? Like, what's the point? There's no point to it. Like, the entire cosmetic thing, unless you got just money to throw at this game, is just pointless. There's no point to it. I mean, it wouldn't matter. To me, it wouldn't matter, but it just piles on to everything. It's just like, oh, and by the way, you can't look great in this game either. Like, oh, just FYI. Oh, and you can't, like, yes. All right, for number 5, the last one on the list, and probably the most frustrating one for me, it's the pile-on to the pile-on, and it just keeps piling on the more you play this game. It's the free-to-play feel of this game. We bought this game. We bought into this game. It's a buy-to-play game, and it's not a free-to-play game, but everything that has been going on, it just feels like this is a free-to-play game that I, for some reason, had to pre-order and pay money for, yet the experience is almost identical to like the Japanese server model. It's just the same thing, and it's driving me nuts. Like, oh sure, we get like a bit few more options in the character creator, and there's a little few more things that are opened up. They're not behind a paywall, but like the costume prices, the cash shop, even like channel chat. Like, I'm like, dude, the conversations they're having on here. This is like what you get in a free-to-play game. This is like what happened when Lord of the Rings Online went free-to-play. All of that politics, like literally out of the game, like real life politics, all that stuff, like when Lord of the Rings Online, whatever was happening at the time, it all started pouring in, and the community just went toxic, just for a little bit when it went free to play, until those people saw the game and then left. But like that's how the feel of how it is, and like the cash shop feel, even like the publisher's response and how like everything's been like being dealt with. Everything just feels free to play about this game, and it's kind of like nerve wracking because it doesn't look free to play. It doesn't play free to play like how you play the game. We're not in it for free to play. Like I would like to see a subscription. I wish there was a subscription to this game just to weed out a lot of these people, and just to like take out the cash shop entirely and just have a sub game. Get those costumes available in game, like everything in the system, pets that you can just like catch and stuff. Because this game is not built to be free to play. It does not feel like it should be a free to play game. Even the free to play models, there's everything around it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like it belongs at all. I mean, this could be a single player game. This could be like, I don't know. It could be like an Elder Scrolls game at a certain point. You could think of it that way. You shouldn't compare. But I'm just saying, like the open worldness and what you can do what you want to do. Like that's the feel that I'm having in it. And yet in the free to play model or type of this game, it just doesn't feel right. It's frustrating. It just doesn't feel right. Yeah, so like in the cash shop, and it's just a free-to-play model for a buy-to-play game. Like, how long are they thinking that they can drag us along for this? Like, what do they think? We're just gonna follow them blindly because their game's awesome? Probably, yeah, probably. They're probably right. I'm like so close to buying more pets. I want more pets, and I'm just like on the edge. Like, oh my god, the sale's gonna be ending soon. I have to go buy more pets, but I'm like, what's the point? Even when the sale's over, I'm still gonna put the same exact amount of money in, because that's just the price of pets. Like, sure, okay, I won't have 600 pearls left over. I'll have like, I don't know, 100 pearls left over. I'm like, or maybe 200 pearls. Yeah, I'll have like 200 pearls left over. I'm like, okay, well, didn't make a difference to me. It's not like it was like not you buy anything that much for like 600 pearls. So I don't know how it is with you guys. I don't know if you're gonna agree with my top 5 most frustrating things that I've came across with Black Desert Online. I've had this feeling that's just nagging on me as I'm playing this. Like the longer that I'm playing it, the more frustrating it gets, and like, the more I started noticing these things that just are piling onto each other. Because I've been playing it for a while. I mean, like I've been playing a lot on those Japanese servers, and so I already got all of that, wonder out. I mean, I got all the way to the point I built my own fishing boat, went exploring on different islands, got to level cap already, did all that stuff, the trading, made money, did all this kind of things, and all of that stuff. I did that already. So now I'm coming back to this game. It's like restarting like a new season on Diablo 3. I'm coming into this game, and I'm just like, all right, I've been through these motions before. I'm reading the quest text. I'm going much slower, and I start noticing stuff like, oh man, like, oh, okay, this is okay. The voice acting, okay, we're just gonna keep going. It's like just noticing a lot of things, just noticing a lot of stuff that I'm just like, okay, like, am I gonna put another, I don't know how, like, maybe I was playing it for a month, and like put another month in this version, and like this is feeling like I got all of this experience out already. And I'm just like, hey, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, is it even worth putting any more time into this game? Should I be waiting? Should I wait for the server population to die down a bit? Let other people who haven't played on the foreign servers get their enjoyment out of it. Just wait for that to die down a bit. Because I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush to finish this game. I feel like the experience of getting there, meeting all the NPCs, doing the amity with them and talking conversations. They give you more quests to do, and you go out and you go help them out. It's really fun. Like, those parts of the game are really enjoyable. But like, I think one of the major things was the mob response. So like, I'm like not sure. I'm not sure what my opinions are of this game right now. I don't know what to think of it. What do you guys think? Like, what are you guys' opinions? Do you guys have the same opinions as me? Are you guys still in that wanderlust phase of the game where you're still experiencing the things new and like, oh, this is new, this is new. You haven't quite made your fishing boat yet. You haven't got to the capital city, and you're just like, oh, you're still exploring and enjoying the game. Let me know what you guys' opinions are, like what you guys are thinking about it. Because what I'm playing is I'm not in it for the rush. I'm in it just for the enjoyment of all the things I'm saying. I'm just like, So when I get to that soft cap, what am I planning to do after it? Like that's what my kind of worry is. I know I'm gonna enjoy the experience getting there, as long as like all these little issues, these mechanical problems. Is mechanical problems even the right word for? I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah. So you guys agree with me? Don't agree with me? Did I miss anything? Do you want to add anything? So like comment below if I'm just like crazy and like, hey dude, the patch is out. No worries, man. It's all good to go. Like let me know if that's the case, because that would be fantastic. In the meantime, I'm just gonna be AFK fishing all day and watching House of Cards, because that's my plan to do until I see some little bit of changes and population dies down a bit, so I can at least go out and like kill stuff without people running me over and be like, haha, sucker. I don't know. Like the video, dislike the video, and subscribe if you want to see some more videos. I've been playing violin a little bit. I just started. I'm like month and a half in, no, less than that. I'm like a little over a month playing it. I might be posting a video of a song I'm learning on it, so that might be kind of fun. I'm gonna post maybe more impressions of different games. Hopefully more Black Desert Online videos. So convince me to do more Black Desert Online videos, and other fun stuff. So yeah, let's explore this world of gaming together. I don't know, guys. Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating talking about frustrating things. I'm overly frustrated for no reason. I'm just like extra frustrated. I'm like super frustrated. I don't know why. I just am. Just when you talk about frustrating things, you become frustrated. I think it's a trap. It's a trap.